Chivalry 2 lets players play out their fantasy of being a legendary knight or being the main character in a medieval action movie. But with a KD of over 10.0 and 100 kill games being routine, Aragi Karan may be the main character in Chivalry 2. Welcome to the Chivalry 2 Player Spotlight series, where we break down the playstyles and abilities of the game's most legendary players. In today's episode, we feature a record-holding infamous knight, none other than Aragi Karan. Karan is a PC player who first discovered Chivalry 2 after watching Moist Critical's YouTube video on the game, and since then, the player base has felt his wrath, and the scoreboards speak for themselves. Despite his dominance on the battlefield, Karan has a surprisingly no-frills playstyle. When he plays Knight, he never tackles, and if he picks Raider, he rarely throws weapons. And despite having more 100 kills than any other player, he has never used a catapult or ballista. Instead, using weapons like the Warhammer, Heavy Mace, and the weapon he's most known for is the Battle Axe, which is responsible for most of his insanely high kill games. But even more impressive than his high kill games is his survivability. Going deathless is common for Karan. Having played with him often, I can say it's rare to see him die more than 3 times in any match. It's earned him a reputation of hiding in the back lines, but obviously, you don't put up that many kills avoiding the front lines. Karan is always in the thick of the action, until he's not. That's what sets him apart, is his escapability. Every engagement starts with an escape plan, and his game sense is second to none. In group fights, his target switching is superb, leading to many kills, and if he's surrounded, his footwork is phenomenal and keep him alive and in the fight until his teammates arrive or his enemies fall. Team fighting is what Karan excels at, and he rounds out at a perfect score of 15 out of 15. Karan isn't a dedicated duelist. You'll rarely find him in a duel server, but his knowledge of every weapon's strengths and weaknesses ensure he's never out of place in a 1v1. While he may not be a dueling specialist, he can hold his own against even the top players in Team Objective when you combine that with his mechanical skill. In Team Objective, he's easily a 10 out of 10. In a dedicated duel server, he'd round out at an 8. Overall, he's a 9 out of 10 on the duelist scale. By his own admission, Karan is not a team-first player. He plays for personal glory. He rarely goes out of his way to heal teammates, never builds barricades or plays engineer, and will leave teammates behind without hesitation. This is his biggest weakness, where Karan will grade out at a 1 out of 5. There's a reason we're starting the series with him. He's the best player in Chivalry 2, and only the absolute top competitive players can challenge him. Overall, he ranks out as an S+ tier player, reserved only for the best players in Chivalry 2. He's also started a YouTube channel, so check out his channel in the pinned comment. His weapon tier list is the best and most informative one on YouTube in my opinion. And stay tuned for our next player spotlight, where Danax Throwing Virgin might have something to say about Karan's status as the GOAT. If it's out, it's on the screen now. See you in the next one. Love you guys.